My boyfriend's reaction to him thinking I was leaving worried me. So my partner and I engaged have been wonderful for the past year. After having a baby girl, we went through my postpartum and came out the other side, and things have been very normal, except maybe our sex life is not back. Well, his parents are getting up there in age and catching some health issues. For full context, I get alone with them for the most part as long as mother-in-law isn't having one of her "you stole my baby and took my first grandchild for yourself" moments. We decided to move in with them, and it's been hard. I have found myself taking care of Mill, my baby, and working full-time. I am a maid, so it is not incredibly hard work, but I do get tired. Well, I needed a break. Mill needed shots, so I gave those shots through a long and hard battle of screaming and being hit. She claims she can't help but punch, scream, and kick me through her phobia of needles. This was directly after work, and of course this display really unsettled my 1-year-old. I soothed her, gave her something to eat, and play for about 15 minutes before Mill started crying about how I'm not cleaning enough and how I moved in to help, and how this was not helping. So I then pick my daughter, get 45-minute chicken meal together, table set, family eating, I did dishes, put daughter to bed, and cleaned the upstairs and started a load of laundry. As I said, I needed a break, a big one, so I stepped outside. My mother-in-law is worried. She lies to make bad situations happen, even when they benefit her in no way. I guess she told my exhausted partner I was leaving him. I was on my phone, texting, and he came out, literally picked me up and just basically threw me in a closet. I thought it was funny at first. I wasn't hurt. He did not appear to be mad but did look odd. I don't know how else to describe it, so I thought he was messing with me. Till it was what felt like hours later and him sobbing, shaking, sweating and banging on the door as hard as I can. No one was answering me. I could hear them talking but couldn't make out what they were saying. Another eternity goes by and he just basically whimpers out that I can't leave him. I ask him what the hell he was talking about and again, demand to be let out. He said he couldn't deal with me leaving and that he loved me. I had been left in the dark, with no phone or anything, so I did just cuss back that this was fucked up and that I needed to be let out ASAP. He did, and starts sobbing and apologizing over and over. His mom just stared at me, like I was a wild dog or something. I screamed at him and said that was not okay and heard my daughter screaming. At this point I knew nothing about the Mill making up that I was leaving. I just kept screaming because he wasn't making any sense and I kind of thought it was a silly prank and he forgot about me. It wasn't okay. I was in there for 2 hours. We talked about it and we are saving up to move back out, but WTF. He never yelled, screamed, or got angry, and never has. But he so calmly locked me in a closet, for 2 hours. How would that help? He has been apologizing, saying he panicked, and didn't know why he responded that way. He picked me up, put me in a closet, locked it, and then had a panic attack in the bathroom for 2 hours. Meanwhile, my mother-in-law did nothing but talk on the phone. I feel bad for wanting to leave for a while, but I feel so overwhelmed. Nothing like this has ever happened in the last 5 years of us being together. He hasn't even yelled at me past one time when he thought I was cheating. But he didn't put me in a closet then. It took me an hour after getting out to convince him I never intended to leave. I just wanted a break. I'm having a hard time not breaking and screaming at everyone. I have to keep taking bathroom breaks at work and home to keep from blowing up over small issues. Why did he have to go so psycho, and then let me go? Like you even let me out so I could leave freely. What was the point of locking me up? Why did he just go psycho? Update: look, this is going to be confusing because I'm frantic. Very frantic. It's been about 25 hours since the incident. So I've been to work, on here, and with your comments. The comments about them plotting to murder me has freaked me out. I am leaving but they do not know. It is going to be around 4:30 a.m. before my mom can get here. She has been driving since I've made this post and is going to get me. I'm trying to pack and do my normal routine as best as I can. He hasn't been home since last night. He normally is working outside by now, and he isn't even home. Dinner has been served and there is not so much a message. I'm freaking out. I don't want to die. I can't think straight. And I just heard my father-in-law say something about how she can't lie about my postpartum depression. I have no idea what that means, but I really hope they aren't planning to try and take my baby. I know for a fact that they don't know I'm leaving. So this plotting has been there for a while. I'm so scared. I can't answer you guys' comments for a while. I'll update as soon as I can, but I need to focus for a while. Update: we are safe. And for those thinking that I have gone into psychosis, no, I haven't. I haven't for a year, a full year. I haven't done anything violent, and that man that I stabbed, I wrote the title and post when I was confused and scared to be near my daughter, on no sleep. He full-on admitted grabbing a knife from the blood part was no a good idea, and that's how heart stabbed. I hurt myself during PPD a lot, like a lot. I needed help. In fact, he's the one that paid for every bit of it. He had never been controlling, even a little. He loved his daughter first, and me second. If you are worried this is my hallucinating again, my mother is here with me. The cult stuff was a wish tbh. I had just left my family to go 3 states over, I was wishing it was easier to stay and be okay with a group of people, or even join a group of people with the same viewpoint with open arms. I struggled to make close friends after having the baby. I felt ruined when my partner's job made us move back to his home station. I also acknowledged that cults were bad and that it was unrealistic fantasy to hope for one that wouldn't just be a cult. Now, for the part I want to avoid. My mother and I have my daughter and are driving back. She got me around 4 am, and I guess my in-laws know. My mother-in-law has been leaving screams in my voicemail. That was to be expected. My father-in-law is trying to talk legality with me and also how he was like a father to me, so this is very hurtful to him. My partner? He never came back home last night. I haven't seen him since the night of the incident, and I gave him a text last night to seem normal, just asking where he was, and he just never responded. His message confuses me as well, because he has always been a panicker when it came to us splitting up. We took a break when he had to originally go back to his home state a few years ago. His parents wanted to move back. He was a mess, and wouldn't make sense, but respected me and didn't try to get back together. Till after high school and he got his new job and he moved back. He isn't panicked this time, which after being locked in the damn closet for the same thing, is surprising. I see that you're gone. Good. I will not try to find you till you are ready for us to talk. Tell baby girl I miss her. I love you, and things have gotten too crazy. I need you. I'm happy to know you are okay. I feel like an asshole for trying to see it as a tactic, but it's whatever. I have a long car ride ahead of me. We are safe, my daughter is safe, and am not going to think about it for a while.